There you go. Right there. Yay. Yeah. That's what. What are they thinking about? In the bubble? In the bubble?
Children.
Yeah, that's their thoughts. And here's me. Huh? All right. They're thinking about children. Uh-huh. So maybe they have children, they miss them, or they want children. Okay, we're going to find out. I'm not going to say yes or no. We're just putting some ideas up here. How about number 2? They're on the phone. Who are they calling? Okay, maybe they're calling phone calls to students or teachers. Okay, now it's going to get erased. I knew it would happen, but
Yeah, I was in the middle.
not a problem. And number 3, what is happening? What do you think? She's calling. Okay. So maybe she's making more phone calls, the woman. Okay. And number 4? So there's a family.
Good job. She said family time. That was one of their words.
I heard family time. Actually, they're spending time together. So they're together. Do you know that word together?
Yes.
Okay. If you don't, you always ask, because sometimes I forget. So they have food. They're eating dinner, maybe. And number 1, remember, not happy. Not happy.
Yeah.
What about in number 4? Happy or not happy?
Happy.
Happy. Okay. Number 5. Friends. A family. What is that?
Right there.
Maybe somebody's house? Maybe a house with a sign that says rent a family. Okay. And number 6. Gift or present for somebody. Okay. So maybe exactly. Maybe it's somebody's birthday. Some holiday. Okay. Good. Good. And number 7. What do you think? What do you think? It's a little bit. They're singing?
No singing.
Oh, sing?
S-E-D.
Sad.
S-A-D. Very good.
S-A-D.
They might be sad.
Maybe sad. They don't look happy. They don't look happy.
He looks happy.
He looks a little happy. He looks content. Just. But she, I don't know. And number 8. Two people? Do you understand? Yeah. Sometimes that's called argue. They're arguing when you're fighting with words. Not like wrestling, boxing. No. Just words. But bad words. Sometimes mean. And that can make someone sad if you argue. And And then number 9, what do you think? Okay, now they look happier. Happy. Talking. So, okay. We're going to see. Well, I've never read the story, so I'm reading with you the first time. Okay? Can you turn the page to 67? 67? No, just the next page. One page.
One more.
Family for rent. Yeah. Okay. All right. You can read along while I read sort of slow. Follow along. And then we're going to talk about some things in the story. Mr. and Mrs. Sato are a little sad. It is a Friday afternoon, and they are thinking ahead to Sunday. Maybe it's better with the door. Sunday afternoon is family time in Japan. But the Sato's daughter, son-in-law, 2 grandchildren aren't going to visit them on Sunday. Their daughter and son-in-law both work full-time, and they are too busy. Mrs. Sato picks up the telephone and calls a company in Tokyo. Hello, a woman answers. Hello, Mrs. Sato says. I'd like to rent a family. What would you like? The woman asked Mrs. Sato. A son, a daughter, some grandchildren? I'd like to rent a daughter, a son-in-law, and a grandson, Mrs. Sato says. On Sunday afternoon, 2 actors come to the Sato's house, a woman and a man. They bring their 1-year-old son. The actors stay with the Satos for 3 hours. They all eat lunch, talk and play with the baby. Then the actors go home. The Satos feel happy. The Sato's daughter didn't have time to visit them, so they called Rent-A-Family. The company sends families to people's houses. The families are really actors. The actors visit for 3 hours. The cost is $1,000. Most people rent families because they are lonely. Their children and grandchildren don't visit them. But some people rent families because they like the actors. One woman says, I always argue with my son and daughter-in-law, but I never argue with my rented family. My family's okay, but my rented family is better. What do you think about that story? That's kind of strange. Good story. Huh. That was a little bit strange. Do you think that's true? It's supposed to be true. All these stories in here are supposed to be true.
Looks like a real picture.
Yeah. It's a real photo of someone and their family. Yes. Where does this story take place? Is this story in the United States?
No.
Where are they?
Japan.
And they mention the capital of Japan where they call. capital of Japan. She calls someone in Tokyo. That company rents a family. So, okay. Very interesting. I have a worksheet that goes along with this. You see the copy in your book. But now you can write on this